Two of the most important attributes of a solid, strong man are dedication and commitment. You see, men who are dedicated and committed consistently demonstrate that they're reliable. Likewise, men who are not fully dedicated, not fully committed, are ultimately demonstrating that they are not reliable. Think about marriage, okay? If a husband isn't fully dedicated, if he's not fully committed, along the way, he's going to make some grievous compromises. He's going to blame people or other things for those compromises, and ultimately, he's just going to make excuses. He's going to live intentionally, a slave to excuses. The Life Tribe members have all said they want to live intentionally free of excuses, right? Think about a walk of faith. If a follower only follows part of the time when it suits him, when it's convenient for him, is he really a follower of Christ? Is that really his identity, or is his true identity that of a wanderer? It's like a bandwagon fair weather fan. Think about health and fitness. If a man only works out and eats right when he feels like it, is he really working on his health and fitness? Does he really desire to improve those things enough that he will dedicate and commit himself to them? Think about an iron sharpener. If a man's not dedicated or committed to helping other men grow in Christ, he will easily find and take hold of every excuse in the book to avoid doing just that. And deep inside, if one man runs from holding others accountable and helping them grow, it's because he knows that he's not who he should be, and taking the easy way out is just easier. If a man isn't truly dedicated or committed, he will not be a reliable husband, Christ follower, father, worker, and he surely won't be as healthy or as fit as he should be. So what does a dedicated, committed man look like? It means he keeps his word. It means he counts the cost and he pays the price. It means he does what is hard when it's hard because it's the right thing to do and because he said he would. Now don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with saying no when you don't want to do something or you can't do something, but if you say, I will, and then you don't follow through on a consistent basis as a reliable man, then you're simply not a man of your word. Period. Consistent doesn't mean perfect. It just means that others can count on you to do what you say you'll do, to be who you say you are, and actually stand for what you claim to believe in. Dedication, commitment, reliability. These are all hallmarks of a man of honor. They're characteristics of a man of valor. They're also traits of a true man of God, a man after God's own heart. These are characteristics of a man who changes lives and changes the world. They're also marks of a man who is serious about changing himself and becoming the man he's always aspired to be, the man God always intended him to be. If you actually really want to achieve great things, if you want to achieve something special, then you have got to be dedicated and committed to the work it takes to achieve those things, not to the dream. Because if you're dedicated to the work, if you're dedicated to the plan, the dream will take care of itself. Focusing on the future instead of the day-to-day will keep that dream locked away in your mind and locked away from reality. Strive to be uncommon, even among uncommon people. Don't be complacent. Don't be lazy. Be committed, be dedicated, be reliable. And it always starts today. It starts right now. You'll either decide to do something great, to do something special, or you'll just decide to be like everybody else. So do you consider yourself to be a reliable, dedicated, committed man? in all areas of your life? Are there areas where those characteristics don't mark your life? If so, what are they? Why do you struggle in those areas? What changes do you need to make to transform that? And probably the most important question is, will you make those changes? Don't say you will and then don't follow through. It would be better to just be straight up and say, no, I'm not willing to make those changes. The point of all of this is that God has intended for you to be someone that He uses to change the world. He's intended to continue growing you to become a man after His own heart. But if we keep pushing back, if we keep fighting against those opportunities, when they get put right in front of our faces, if we keep ignoring and saying that I'll do that tomorrow, eventually we'll find ourselves just like everybody else. And God didn't bring you into this world for you to be like everybody else. Talk about this in your squad. Get real. And get dedicated. Get committed. It's time now. It's time now.